Welcome back to 13C. This evening we're going to be taking a look at the PL-Mini Valkryie from Olight. This is a weapons mounted light. It actually has a QD rail on the side here and inserts that'll allow you to attach it to either a Picatinny rail or a Glock style rail like you see here. This is actually my old Glock 19 EDC that I had Force 1 Tactical and Blackout Custom Cerakote fully redo for me, and this thing is awesome. You'll wind up seeing a review on this coming up in the future. Anyway, it goes right back on, clamps back on really easily. To activate this light, on either side there's these little dog ears right here. Simply push it down and on it comes. Push it down, off it goes. Now, lumen wise, this is rated at the top end for 400 lumens for 1 minute, and then it'll slowly step down as the light heats up down to 60 lumens and run for a total of 70 minutes on one charge. Charging this guy is crazy easy. You don't even have to take it off. See this hookup right here? USB on one end, and this is actually a magnet. Boom, that's it, clips right on there. It's actually really cool. It charges fully from 0 to 100% in under 2 hours from what I recall. And it seems to last about as far as it said, so that's done well so far also. It's very lightweight. It's coming in right about 2 ounces. And I'll have some more stats down below on this. Like I said, if you've been following us on social media, we've used this tremendously over the past 2 months out here shooting, both on this. We've got a SAR 9 we've been testing it out on as well. We've been running that. It's done very well, and it's very light. Doesn't take up much on the balance weight, and it's crazy low profile. This thing does not stick out any further forward than where we end right here. The sides, it is flush with the side as well and underneath. The only thing that's not quite flush, and we're on a tripod here, so let me get the camera to focus in right on there. The only thing that isn't flush is your QD release right here. It doesn't stick out that much, and honestly, I'm curious to see moving forward what kind of light-bearing holsters. There are a couple out on the market, but what this might actually substitute into that it's not technically rated for. So we'll follow us on social media, and we'll get into that more in the future. Anyway, let's do some shooting now in the daylight. If you haven't watched those videos, we'll see if we roll some of those in. Most of it was during snowstorms and other things where we haven't been able to get the camera out. Finally, we're above freezing today. It's a wonderful. As you can tell, the geese are coming back in also. So in that last round, I had moved it over to the SAR 9, which has a standard 1913 rail, a Picatinny rail underneath it, just to showcase that on here it works. As far as turning it on, either side you can turn it on. From this side with the finger down, or if you're left-handed, you can do it on the other side. You could use your thumb technically if you wanted to. I'll leave my finger up here, and you can do it that way as well. It has an IPX rating of 6, which means it's water resistant. I'll put some more information for those IPX ratings down below. It's not submersible, but it should be fine out in the rain. It's also got a shock resistance of 1 meter on it also. And for those wondering, the bulb on here is a Cree XPL LED. Some of the technical aspects on flashlights can get pretty dry. I mean, this thing is small and tiny, and I think we've hit pretty much all the high points. We're gonna do our night shooting here in just a few more minutes. But if you really want to kind of geek out on some of those technical specs, head over to 13cgunreviews.com, and you'll be able to see all those there. Olight publishes all those, so you'll be able to dig down into the details on that if that's something you want to do. Otherwise, thanks guys, take care. We're going to roll in a bunch of that nighttime stuff now, and 13cgunreviews.com, facebook.com/gunreviews. We've got some other Olights that are in for testing as well. Rechargeable wireless headlamp, or on-off, that has a wireless feature for on and off. It's called the Wave, as well as a tack light as well that's in. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming up from Olight. And thus far, I put my hands on these things. These seem to be quality products at a pretty aggressive price point. So hopefully we'll see some more holster issues from these from major manufacturers coming out also, because it seems like there's a lot of buzz about these right now. And you know, using one now for the past couple months, I can see why. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk soon. We're doing some low light shooting here tonight. thought it'd be interesting to show you guys the perspective of this Olight here with a can on it. And this is the AAC Tyrant 9 modular. And just to give you guys an idea here, I'm sighted in right on this shootsteel.com target, and you can see the drop there. So you want to hear it against the steel for comparison. And the dirt. All right, thanks. And for reference, that's a modular target from shootsteel.com.